the third day, I found myself scanning every tree that went by, looking for a leopard, hoping against hope that we would mark our fifth of the big five animals. It got to the point almost where I wasn't enjoying the things that we did see just because they weren't a leopard. So I had to force myself to give up, basically, and just take the day as it came and enjoy whatever animals we saw.
On our full day game viewing,
We were driving probably 40 kilometers an hour over a dirt road.
we were going pretty fast because we were searching for that leopard. It was the last animal on the big five list. So all of a sudden, I thought that I saw cat ears.
And we back up, and it's a cheetah in the shade on a hill under a tree, almost lost in the background. We have no idea how she saw it.
That is ridiculous. Oh, looks the other way. Oh, it's such a beautiful animal. Hear that, hear that. It might do it again. Look. It makes a bird-like sound. It doesn't roar or anything. Oh, see what he's doing.
Male.
He's marking.
Yeah. Just sort of take your ears off. Oh, he's going into the sun.
Mira. Mucho. That's right, cat box. I'm gonna roll backwards very slowly.
Start trying to get in front of him.
We thought he was going to leave, but he starts marking his territory, and he goes around to all the big trees in the area.
He's going to go back and someone's gonna catch us.
Or, unfortunately, you're gonna hate me.
Signing off. Thank you. Goodbye.
Since we spent a little too much time watching that second cheetah, we were a little late getting back to the gate. We had a long drive ahead of us, and it was getting dark, and Marcel and Retief were a little worried we weren't going to make it on time. Wouldn't you know it, that's when we saw our leopard.
And all of a sudden, Marcel goes, and there's your leopard. At first, we didn't believe him. We're like, what?
And we're scrambling to get our cameras out because we put them away because it was pretty dark. And there on the side of the road was a leopard. He crossed right in front of us in our headlights, moved off into the grass, and left. We waited around to see if he'd come back, but of course he didn't. And Marcel explained later that most of your interactions are just that. You see them, and they're gone. But seeing that leopard on that day meant that we had seen all 5 of our African Big Five animals.
In one day. How cool is that?
So on the last day, I was really hoping we would see lions, but I didn't expect it. We had been in the park for 4 days and we hadn't seen any except from a far distance. But we had been hearing them all night, and we knew they were close to the camp. Marcel let us out. We were the 3rd car out of the gate, and so fortunate for us, the lions were literally right there.
Oh, it's that plane.
A big male gets up and walks right up to the cars within 10 meters and plops himself down and starts roaring. We were prepared to spend our whole last morning watching just them, until some idiot ruined it for all of us.
Oh, see somebody who's being. Oh, he's getting out of his stupid car.
This guy, who had a better view than us, decides he wants to get out of his car and sit on his window frame. As soon as the lion saw it, it got up and ran away. 15 cars parked, hoping to get a shot of a lion, and this guy scares him off.
What happened? He just plopped down. But...
Right next to the other one. The guide is the one who either makes it the most fabulous and fantastic thing you've ever done in your whole life, or it could be the person who ruins the whole experience.
When we started this safari, we had no idea what to expect, but we ended it with 2 new friends in Marcel and Retief. I can't recommend a safari with them enough.
Once you have a passion like I do, you know, about nature and everything that is in it, it almost feels unnatural to just keep it to yourself. You know, you want to share it with somebody. I've found in my experience that when I share something, it's even more beautiful or more fun or more adventurous when there's someone just standing there right next to you.
Well, it's a really fulfilling job. It offers you a lot of adventure. You have the opportunity to stay in really wild wilderness areas and being able to teach people new stuff, interesting stuff that they like. That's really a fulfilling thing.